Hey everybody. So I want to just do a closer look at this storm because I can see the supernatural entities that are pushing the trees down. And the way that these trees were bowing down was interesting to me. Um, this is here, right here. We have an entity right there. That's an eye. It's half in and half out of our world. Ooh, it just really rumbled here. Okay. Blue house. It looked blue for a second, didn't it? Anyway, these dudes here, put on real slow. These storms are supernatural. There's an entity right in here. There's an entity right in here. This whole thing is a bunch of entities, supernatural beings, having these trees. It's a total portal right there. And here they come. I mean, they're moving all around in there. They're doing something with this tree and they're raising some, I don't know, something up from the ground. Because look at this thing. And then watch. Hold on, let me go back. Right in here, there's an entity pushing this tree down. One right there. This thing's helping. But watch right in here. That's all entities. Right there, right there. They're everywhere. Right, something happens right here. Something goes on here, and those entities take off. Look at them. See, watch right here. Okay, that comes up out of the ground after the tree gets knocked over. And then these dudes come flying out. And this thing's open. There's something happening back here. And there's something happening up here. There's a being there. They're everywhere. Here we go. Number 13 keeps popping up. What happened? Hold on. Wait a second. I don't know what I just did here. We'll go back. I keep seeing 13. We have a storm here, so I don't know how much this is gonna play. All right. I'll do it this way. There's a portal that opens up here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do regular for a second. Or maybe just a little bit faster. Here we go. The trees are bending. These entities, after this tree goes to the ground, something rises out of the ground, and then those things go, those spiritual, whatever they are, go flying, are released, or something. I'm not sure. Here we go, back up. Slow it down. So they're knocking these trees over for a reason. Because when they're doing this, I'm noticing things are being released. Okay, see the trees are bending. Watch. I mean, you'll see the in-between. It's undeniable. They're moving fast. Most people wouldn't even see this. They're over here. We're gonna focus over here for a second. Most people wouldn't even see this at all. They just think it's a bunch of trees moving. Look at how that's all energy right there. right, now watch. I'm going to slow this down because I'll do it this way. Because this tree is bowing. See the being right there? It's a being pushing on that tree. Yeah, I wasn't letting this one go, Jody. There's just too much in this. Holy crap. There's so much in this. Entities are all over this thing. And most people just, think it's wind and so because it's more acceptable. But there a lot of people forget when you're a kid. Go back to when you were a little kid and you knew storms meant something not good. That's why most storms, unless you like, I don't know, I like storms too at the same time, but I can feel out a storm. And there's some weirdo stuff here. There's some weirdo stuff going on. Like, it's super cool though at the same time. But it's like, it's becoming way more. See, look at it. You'll see the energy. You can see them. There's something right in here. Looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. She popped in there. We ain't in Kansas anymore. Okay, so right when this entity pushes on this tree, see, it's pushing on that tree right there. But this one here, something comes out of the ground, and then those things go flying out, and it's like a portal opens or something, like a big, you'll see. Okay, see, something comes out of the ground here. See? And that right there, oh, go back. Right here, it's like a freaking wizard pops out of the ground. Okay, ready? Right here. And then they can release them. Look at this stuff. What are you? You look like a little wizard. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. It's my first day. See, there's a being right there. I mean, there. Look at this. Holy crap! It's a predator. Look at this thing. Oh man, do you see that? That's a predator for real. Wow. You blend right in. It looks like a head of a dragon or a bird. And then, but it had, I don't know, like a foot. I don't know. And then right in here. Holy crap. So then, whatever, they're knocking these trees over for a reason. I guess he blends right in with, no, most people wouldn't even catch this stuff. All right. They just think it's weather. But not me and you. Okay. So then, we're going to pay attention here. The wizard pops out and those things go flying. There's some ancient stuff under these trees. Look at, boom. I mean, that's like Harry Potter level. Right here, and then see, it's rising up, boom. And then watch when that knocks down, right? Look at, there's something back here too. Right there, look at him. First of all, look at that. Look at all of them. Damn. All right, so back here, there's something like glowing and happening back here. And then we have this over here. They're in and out of our world, and they're like, it's just, there's a shadow being right here. There's so much in this. It's actually kind of creepy. Like something was released. Things are being released, people. And they are. And I'm showing you and I'm proving it to you. Supernaturally. See, right here. Something happens here. All right. We have this being up here. Whatever you see. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. This happens right back here. This whole thing shifts more. This is a whole other level of a world we're looking at. That ain't just trees and bushes. That's something that opened up and is viewable from this way this camera's picking up on it. So that happens. Okay, then this thing's rising up. Whatever that is. Because now the tree is knocked over. Okay? And then we have dark spiritual things flying out from over here. Oh, books are open and pages are read. Totally. I mean, look at that. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. Do it again. Do it again. All right. Maybe if I can hit the button. There we go. Let's see. Something happens right here. Who are you? What are you? That's concerning. It's like they're taking the trees out. Maybe the trees are holding souls. I mean, it's possible. Absolutely, all day long. Hold on. Because that is something that just is happening here. I mean, this is like priestess energy I'm feeling. And I don't know, these could be Bigfoots knocking these over. See, we have another one back there. I mean, Bigfoots can walk in and out of realms. They can walk in. These things are the wind. They are the wind. They are the atmosphere. They have become the atmosphere. They have become the wind. They have become. I am hearing this huge thing move through the eastern seaboard right now, and it's huge, and you can hear it. If you unless you just believe it's just thunder, then you'll hear thunder. But this is way different. There's thunder like a long growl. And it just keeps going and going. Whereas thunder usually just rumbles. And it's a flash of lightning. Like, no, this thing, I could follow the tone of across the sky with the level of the rumble, we'll call it. It released, and it literally sounded like it was cutting through the atmosphere. And no, I do not believe that is hot air and cold air coming together, not for 2 freaking seconds. Not for the levels that I'm seeing things. These are supernatural, spiritual beings, angels, deities, ancient, darkness, prophetic, prophecy. All right, so I'm trying to angle the camera, so that's like a whole realm right there happening. I knocked the tree down. See? Knocked that one down. Whoops. And that being pops up. Something happens there. The being pops up and then they're released. That's wild to me. My phone's being... There we go. You've had issues with the... Well, yeah. You know, I've... Bet you have. Yeah, I see them everywhere. I will go back to that, definitely. They're everywhere. Oh, my stomach's making all kinds of noise. I'm really drawn to over here, but I'll look over here too. Because I know there's a ton over here. Something's walking through here. The way the trees are, they're pushing the trees toward... I don't know. It's wild. It makes a tunnel. You see it okay? I get the whole thing. Shadow beings right there. They're everywhere. That thing right there. They're just everywhere. I would like to know what this is right here. It looks like a portal opening. I mean, I'm not a portal expert or anything like that, but I would be my guess. Like it looks like a boot. Probably is a boot. Because that's how it works, man. That is a whole other level. That is a whole other level of things happening that we're able to see. See, AI does have its perks, but then again, it doesn't. Being, opening, as soon as that, they're doing something over here. The being over here is pushing down this tree, rises up, what looks like a wizard, and then that happens, and then it rises up. So they're doing something here. That like the tree is a sacrifice, or maybe the souls are stuck in the trees. Either way, the tree's getting the raw end of the deal. Look at that. Look at that. It coming right through. That was dope, actually. Let's go back to that. Look at this. You can see the energy moving. Look at this. There's way more than just branches hitting the ground happening there. Look at the pull, like it gets bright. Whatever this is, that is huge. And something is walking, I swear, through this. And then they're using I don't know. There's a lot happening in this whole thing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to come on and do, because it just keeps calling me back to it. It's like the trees, at first I'm like, okay, the trees are bowing, but they're literally releasing the tree as this comes along. Whatever this is in here, something huge is going on right here. It's an opening of a way. This is in where? I think this was in, I don't know where this was. Oh, was this Michigan? That's a flap up there. Don't ever apologize. That's silly. For being excited? Don't ever apologize for being excited. Please don't anyway. You're good. You're totally good. There's so much happening in these storms. It's all right. Let me show you. I don't know if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick, and I'll show you how I was seeing that storm. If I can find it. Whoops. If I can find it, hold on. I forget where. I honestly don't remember where I got those pictures. It was recent though. Of the tornado. It might be Michigan. Let me check. I don't remember where I took that screenshot. I think this one. I just want to see it first, because I don't want to just... I don't know if I'm supposed to play their video or not. I'll stop it at certain points. You can check it out. But there's a section... First of all, look at... Hold on. Alright, look at this. That's some... Whoops. Seriously? Okay. That's some heaviness right there. That's not just clouds. That's a heavy, dark entity or entities. Or it's big. This is serious energy. Like, this is a huge battle going on. And if you slow-mo and you can screenshot it, and you can find the pieces and parts of this battle that's going on right here, because that's some dark energy. It's nightmare energy, unfortunately. But that's light. You know, the proverbial light and dark. But that's something huge there. A being, supernatural. But I want to find that funnel, because You could, it was just so clear that you could see this being. Okay, this, showed a picture of that earlier, I think. I don't know if you can see it, I know, right here. Right here. It's gotta be a different video. Sorry. I didn't have anything up on cue. Let me see if it's this one. It was just very clear that this was what was taking place. And they would look like two huge arms pushing a face. And look at that, they're just supernatural world coming into our world. I don't think it's this one either. Anyway, so much for that. These are big dragons coming through. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Hold on. Right in here. I mean, that's huge. Right in here. It's more than just a funnel. This thing's huge. Moving through. It uses, look at that. It uses the atmosphere. It's brilliant. It becomes the atmosphere. It's, look at how big this thing is. It's freaking ginormous. Look at that. I mean, I think that's a tail of I don't know, a dragon maybe, or like something like that. It could be a huge serpent. Because that is, it keeps, I can't even talk. I'm so like, it keeps its structure. So that's like, that's significant, but that's not the one I saw that I got that picture from. Anyway, I tried my best to show you. If I find it, I'll show you. But that's like, you know, a ship or something huge. Yeah, they're just revealing themselves like right in plain sight. I guess it's just whether, you know, whether you believe or not. If you really just think these are storms, okay. But I see the beings, you know, those are arms pushing down on something. There's a lot actually happened in this, like I said before. There's always a cross in there. And I just put the dotted the eyes to show you that that's a big head of something that we don't understand because we're told they're tornadoes. I mean, that's profound. That's a truck right there. And see how it, look, I mean, see that? It's even like connected energetically to the truck on the road. Still, it's left a mark. It looks like a horse. Look at that. It looks like a horse's head right here. Horse's body. To come into this world. Maybe it just needs to, I don't know. Like I had like Decepticons earlier and all, because you know that if you don't know that is based off of things that maybe you don't understand out there in the world, but many of us here on the channel do, of AI with Decepticons and Transformers and the Allspark and it would call them fallen angels, archangels, whatever. If it can touch that, maybe that means somehow it can take on. You remember Terminator when it could take on form? Do you think they just made that up? Mm-mm. No, they know about this stuff. It's why they make movies on it. Anyway, and we call them tornadoes. These are huge beings, and I don't know what that means for us. I couldn't tell you. I just know it's serious. It's significant. This is what popped up in the ground. I took some screenshots of it. If I can get it to load. It's not the best, but that's the tree back there. That's the being. Looks like he's reading from a book or something. Like an old dude. Like a really old wizard. But then you see the red face right in there, right? Then you see another entity in there, like it's deep. And then there's another one there. And then they're doing something over there. But that's what popped up out of the ground. That from the tree being pushed over. So these trees have way more than trees. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to come on and look deeper into. I mean, this is wild. I'd love to do so. I probably will do some edits on this one too. I just haven't had a chance to, but that's profound. Toroidal field right into our world. I mean, it looks like a pipe, for peak's sakes. It's a cord. It's a cord. And don't think for 1 second there aren't things coming in and out of that thing. Because if it sucks things up, other things can come through it. But that looks like a spider leg or a pipe or something. But it's a funnel. And then Noctilux. Lots of things are coming through. I mean, that's in our world. That's in our world. Things are coming into our world. And we get the short end of the stick because we don't remember. Or maybe we automatically remember. I don't know. Maybe something happens with us that we remember, and then, because that would be pretty crappy. Like, hey, you're going to have this huge, paranormal, spiritual, like, holy event happen, and you're not going to remember a thing. And by the way, you're in the middle of a battle. Like, who made up those rules? Who made up that story? They left some pieces out. So, defense against the dark arts is important. You got to know, just as much as your divinity, you have to understand what's here. And we have been so suppressed and lied to. Like, wow, have we been, like, so lied to? It looks like a video game. Who knows? Maybe it is a video game. At this stage, all bets are off. All bets are off.